Alright, so there's a game called Paladins Strike. You guys may have heard about it. It is a mobile Paladins, but it's a MOBA. And it looks really cool. In order to play it, you gotta sign up for it. It's an alpha or something right now. I'll leave the sign up link below if I could find it. I'm pretty positive I could find it. Anyway, the main thing that I wanted to show you guys is the skins in this game. It's crazy. They're really good. There are There are 3 characters in each role, and all of them have like a recolor and like an epic skin, like what an epic skin would be in Paladin. So let's take a look at them. Okay, so first up we got into Roxas. His gun looks huge. I don't know why. I kind of like it. His maroon recolor here is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure we basically have this in the game right now, but the big thing is this dark lineage skin. Look at that! Like what? How badass does that look? Like really, look at the horns. Oh my god. Imagine he like headbutted you with that. And like his arm, there's like spikes coming out of it, and like the armored glove. Like I know you Andro mains. You guys want that. Like if I saw that coming at me as Drogos, I'd be like twice as scared. Oh my god. That looks so good. And then we have Barik. Barik, Barik has this basic recolor. It's like a blue. And, yeah, basically, I think we have that exact one in Paladins. But, the cool one, the really cool one, is this one. It's called Blacksmith. And look at that. Look at that gun, first off. And, like, the turret is cool, too. The turret is really cool, but, like, the gun. Look at that gun. Imagine unloading people with that. That looks so cool. And the helmet. Is that a helmet? It's like sort of like a helmet with goggles. Looks pretty cool too. I don't know. I really like the skin. It's great. And like these skins, man. Next is Bomb King. Bomb King has, I think, a basic recolor. It kind of makes him look a little different. It sort of looks like how like what a rare would look like, I guess, because it adds some features or whatever. But then there's a steampunk Bomb King skin. Now we have steampunk skins in like PC console Paladins, right? We have Steam Demon and we have a Clockwork. And like imagine having this too. Oh my god, imagine they brought back like what's it called? The steampunk jest or whatever it's called. Like it goes away and then it comes back with this in it. That'd be awesome. Like BK hasn't gotten an epic skin since October of last year when he got like Pumpkin. He got Biz King a little while back, but that's only a rare. So it's been a while, and he could definitely use like something like this. What else do we got? We got Buck, I think, is next. I think this is alphabetical order right here. We have Buck, recolor, cool and all. But then you have his Beastmaster skin. Look at that! Like, that puts Tyra to shame. Like, oh my god, he's like fully decked out. He has like some wolf bear thing on his head. He has like all of these like spikes or like bone like spikes all over him and stuff. He has like a skull for a belt buckle, a rib cage around his boots. Oh my god! And look at the gun. Like that looks like it hurts. It has a blade on it and everything. Like he has like Buck Wild and like Triggerman and stuff like that. But those are like meme skins. Like this is like super serious, super cool. Oh my god. Who's next? We have Cassie. Cassie looks a little different in this game. But one thing you guys are gonna notice is that the girls all look a little different. They look a bit more sexualized. Cassie doesn't really all that much because Cassie like looks like that anyway. Her base skin is the old base skin for Cassie. So, the one before the redesign, the Timber one. And I always thought that was how Cassie should have stayed. Like the crossbow is great. They can keep that. I understand why they wanted that, but I don't know why they like redesigned her. I think this outfit looks a lot better, and I'm not just saying that because it shows more skin. I just think it genuinely looks better. So it's cool that it's the default in this game, and there's a recolor. Also, her hair looks kind of different. The big thing though, again, is this like epic skin. Like look at that. It's called Ranger, and fun fact. Cassie's like original like concept art, she was a blonde. She looked like this. I don't know if she was an elf like in this skin, but she was a blonde. I don't think I could find the picture because I can't remember where I saw it. But yeah, she was a blonde, and like Fernando was a blonde. I think he wasn't like Spanish either. they were very, very different back then, like before the game was like even playable or anything like that. So I guess this is like a little bit of a nod to that. Imagine having that skin in the game, a skin that turns like a character into a different species from human to elf. Obviously, it's not that big of a deal because, you know, you just point the ears. But still, I think this looks really cool. I would love this so much. Then we have Evie. This is another thing. Evie, you could probably tell her leggings don't go all the way up anymore. They cut off like most of the way up. So, you know, that's another thing I noticed. Her hair also looks really different as well. Her recolor, we have that pink recolor, except that one adds hearts to her leggings there. And then they have their own version of Troublemaker, which I think looks better than our version of Troublemaker. She has the same, you know, weapon, but she has the Harley Quinn hair, and I just like the look of the outfit like a lot more. I just like, you know, I don't know exactly how to explain it. I just like it a bit more. All right, next up we got what? We got Viktor. No, not Viktor. We got Fernando. Fernando. This is alphabetical order. What am I talking about? Fernando looks a bit bulkier, a bit more robotic in this game. Anyway, he has this cool blue recolor, which probably passes like a rare in PC console Paladins. I think it looks really cool. That's super cool. I paid 200 pistols for that. But then there's this one, Warhawk, and look at that. He has freaking talons on his like feet. Oh my god. That looks so cool. And the shoulder pads. Wow, like I didn't think like Helios could be topped easily, but dang, this blows it out of the water. Look how cool that is. Next up we have Grohk. Now this might make some of you Grohk mains a little bit salty. Grohk has a really cool epic skin in this game when he doesn't have one in the PC version. I don't know when the last time Grohk got a skin was. I think he has one blue, and that's it. The one with like the mask or whatever. He has not gotten like anything. And imagine if, you know, we had this skin. Like, you know, the art is already done and stuff. You just have to, you know, obviously you can't just take the skin and like copy paste it into Paladins. You'd have to like obviously like make it work in that game. You know, you have to like rebuild it, but you have like, you know, you could obviously look at the skin and know exactly what you're going to do. There's no like planning or concepts because that's already done. But imagine that. Like, look at that staff and those horns. Oh my god. Grohk just looks like a threat. A threat. With Dr. Grohk, I would... Oh my god. I'd play Grohk. I'd play Grohk a ton if this was a skin I could get. Next is Makoa. He has no ears in this game. In the art he does, but in the game he doesn't. I don't know. There's a lava skin of him. I think our volcanic skin looks a lot better. And then there's also Special Forces, which it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool, but I think it keeps to the base model a little bit too much, as opposed to like other skins. Then we got Pip. I think you guys are gonna love this one. First, this recolor is like really cool, where he turns gray. That's really cool. But then there's this skin, Arcanist. I don't know. He reminds me of like some like 2000 like video game main character, you know, like Ratchet and Clank, stuff like that, Sly Cooper, stuff like that. I don't know, he for some reason it just feels like he could have his own game that's like those. Oh my god, it turns you into a sheep and not a chicken. That's so cool. That's so cool. That hasn't been done. We've had alien chickens, but this game has a completely different animal. That's awesome. Wow. And the gun looks really cool too. Oh man, that's fantastic. Alright, Skye. Skye is somebody I want to talk a little bit about. First off, look at her. Look at her. They made her hotter. I didn't think it was possible, but they did. They did. And that's, you know, another thing, you know, again, like I said, they seem to have sexualized all of the females in the game a little bit more. But I guess, you know, that's just to get people to click on the game. I'm gonna be honest, if I never saw Ying, I never would have gotten the Paladins. I'll be completely honest with you. I saw Ying and I was like, okay, alright. Let's try her out. Let's try the game out. And that's how I got into it. So stuff like this, you know, it grabs people's attention. I wouldn't mind having this Skye in Paladins, so I really wouldn't. If this Skye was in like PC console Paladins, I would probably swap Leon out for Best Girl real quick. Real quick. I'm not even lying. The recolor is pretty cool too. I think that's brown hair. In the art, it doesn't look like brown hair. Maybe it's like a pinkish brown. I don't know. It still looks cool. It's a cool recolor. But this one is a big one. Officer Skye. Look at that. Oh man, is that a skin? Oh God, I don't even know what to say. I don't want to get carried away here, but that is one great skin. That is fantastic. I would again, I would love all of these basically in Paladins. This one most definitely. All right, let's move on from Skye. Next is Viktor. Here we go. Now is Viktor. So Viktor has a cool one. He has a pirate skin, which is pretty cool. One thing you'll notice is that the gun is like a shark, sort of like how Tyra's direwolf has her gun being a wolf, and I think that just fits in really cool. I would have never thought of like a pirate skin going with Viktor, but hey, he's got crazier stuff, and imagine running around with that gun. Oh man. And then finally, the last one is Ying. Ying is the only one of the females that I think actually looks like the same, like just like completely the same. Like her mirror is bigger, but that's about it. For the most part, he looks completely the same. So, I mean, you can't really do any more with Ying. I mean, unless you really, really tried. That'd be taking it a bit far. Her recolor Peachy looks pretty cool. I would have loved. I think that's an orange, but it sort of looks like a red, sort of like a scarlet. I would have loved the recolor of that for Ying. If you guys remember, I think my old outro was like a red Ying, like recolored. But, you know, I settled for Snapdragon. And now Ying has a ton of skins. But there's also this one. This one's pretty cool. I think she's gotten some cooler skins in Paladins, like Genie and Replicant have a lot more put into it. But I think this skin is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Royal. It's not so bad. I don't feel like it's that different from like normal Ying though. Like I feel like this would like pass for like a blue, like it just barely. Like you could label it as an epic, but I don't know. I feel like it'd be a pretty cheap epic. But anyway, like these skins, like my biggest hope for these skins is like it doesn't turn into like an Overwatch Heroes of the Storm situation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in Heroes of the Storm there are characters from all of Blizzard's IPs, including Overwatch, and Overwatch has like its own skins, and Heroes of the Storm has its own skins for Overwatch. And like the people who play Overwatch, they look at those skins and they want them so bad because they're really cool in Heroes of the Storm for those characters. And there's only like I think like one or two that crossed over. I think that's like one like Genji skin. I think that's it. But I hope it doesn't like turn into that case where they're like completely like exclusive to each other, because oh my god, I would love these skins in Paladins, and I'm sure you guys would too. I mean, look at all this stuff. Like especially for characters that don't have like a skin like Grohk. Like Grohk needs a skin. There was a lot of talk about like Torv getting a skin for a while, and then they finally did it. And Grohk doesn't get anywhere near as much talk, but he still definitely deserves one. Like come on, he has like no skins. And again, BK hasn't gotten like a skin, like an epic skin since last year. And I think it's almost October. We're in August right now. Then we have September and then October. It's almost a full year since BK got an epic skin and stuff like that. And I know they're adding new characters all the time. They got to get them skins too. But like these skins, again, they're made. The concepts are made. You just have to like remake them into Paladins. I think this would be like so cool. Again, like Barik also. Barik hasn't got an epic skin since what? The Steam one, the one you get from playing Steam, the engineer one. I really love that one, but mainly just for the voice pack. But I don't know when that was added. Probably like really early on. So yeah, that's crazy. They could definitely again put these into Paladins. I would love it. I'd love to hear their stance on it. If you know they're willing to, or if they're like thinking about it, or if it's like completely put from their mind. What do you guys think? I feel like none of you would reject having these skins in Paladins. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. I just wanted to show you guys these skins and how cool they are. Again, if you want to play this game, it's available on Android and iOS. It's in alpha, so you have to sign up for it. I'll get the sign up link below. They've already released wave 1 of the people who signed up, so there'll be more waves coming in. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye!